What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Hi, it's Keisha, nice to meet you all. Get in here because we have quite a bit to get on into. Now, I know I always say that, but today I actually mean serious business, or should I say you guys mean serious business, because whilst I was literally sleeping and getting my 8 hours, because why the flip not, a lot of you guys were in my DMs asking for my thoughts and opinions in regards to the whole Lizzo scandal and a lot of things that she's being accused of. I haven't read the full article, so I thought we can go ahead and do that together, but I have seen some of the headlines and let's just say it's not looking too good for Lizzo. I don't think we've ever really had a conversation about Lizzo on this channel for whatever reason, I don't know. But I would say the number one critique that she gets is the fact that people don't like the fact that she's plus size, overweight, whatever you want to call her. You've got people saying that she's an attention seeker. I do think that there's been a couple times where it did give attention seeking, to be honest with you. For instance, her going to a basketball game. I mean, if you're there to watch the game, then that's fair enough. But it just seemed as though she wanted to make that a moment to capitalize and make it about her, because you've got people just innocently going to watch a basketball game and watching people they support. But then Lizzo is wearing quite a provocative, ugly outfit. Let's just keep it real. And no, I'm not saying that because she's plus size, because I'll keep the same energy for somebody who was smaller too. I don't think everybody who has an opinion on somebody who happens to be plus size or fat is fatphobic. I do think there are so many fatphobic people out there. I've seen instances myself. I've witnessed instances where I'm walking by like certain arguments people are having, and the way fat people get treated is absolutely disgusting and vile. And again, fatphobic people do exist, that's for sure. A huge chunk of people are fatphobic, but I don't think everybody who happens to be critical of somebody who happens to be fat is fatphobic. That's just my opinion though. I don't know whether that's unpopular. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. I would love to know. I'm an empath. Maybe my content doesn't correlate to that, but I am sensitive. I am an empath, and I do feel for people, that's for sure. And I hate especially when people get hate based on things that I don't want to say they can't change, because yes, in the grand scheme of things, Lizzo couldn't lose weight, but it doesn't seem like she wants to. But then again, Lizzo is a lot more fitter than some of you guys. That's the funny thing about it. You know, people keep saying, oh my god, lose weight, but she technically is keeping fit. Touring, you're moving around a lot. She isn't just standing there holding a mic and, you know, no, it's not that. She's moving around, and maybe she's not in the frame that you would like her to be in, but who the flip are you? Sometimes she does cause it upon herself. I will never forget the time that she went to the basketball game. I think it wasn't appropriate. It was wrong time, wrong place. There was little kids there trying to watch, I don't know, flipping LeBron throw the ball in the hoop, but then you've got your ass cheeks hanging out of a hoop. You know what I mean? This headline says, Lizzo hit with sexual harassment lawsuit by former tour dancers. The case claims that the singer pressured dancers to attend a live sex show and called attention to weight gain. Lizzo is facing a lawsuit from 3 tour dancers who claim that they were subjected to sexual harassment and a hostile work environment, including being pressured to touch nude dancers during a live sex show. In a complaint filed on Tuesday in LA court, Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez accused Lizzo and her big I can't see that word without rolling my tongue. Grr. What is wrong with me? I play too much. Big Touring Inc. of a wide range of legal wrongdoing, also including racial and religious discrimination. In one particular vivid allegation, the lawsuit claims that Lizzo pushed the dancers to attend a sex show in Amsterdam's famed red light district, if you know then you know, and then pressured them to engage with the performers. Lizzo began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers, catching dildos launched from the performers' vaginas and eating bananas protruding from the performers' vaginas. The lawsuit claims Lizzo then turned her attention to Miss Davis and began pressuring Miss Davis to touch the breasts of one of the nude women performing at the club. After Lizzo herself led a chant goading Davis to touch the performer, the lawsuit says Davis eventually acquiesced. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. I embarrassed myself. Which I can't pronounce that word, and you probably couldn't, so don't laugh at me. In an attempt to bring an end to the chants. The lawsuit. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it, right? Babes, why am I glitching? Do you know what it is? Every time my brain is moving discombobulated, I blame it on the time. And it's way too early. Lawsuit.
Battery low.
Girl, bye.
The lawsuit also claims that Shireen Quigley, the captain of Lizzo's dance team, forced her religious beliefs on the plaintiffs and took repeat actions that made them uncomfortable, including commenting about their sexual virginity and stimulating oral sex on a banana in front of them. What the flip? Representatives for Lizzo and Quigley named in a lawsuit as a co-defendant, did not immediately return a request for comment on Tuesday. Notably, the lawsuit claims that Lizzo called attention to dancers' weight gain after performance at South by Southwest, a particularly loaded allegation against an artist who has made body positivity a central aspect of her personal brand. The lawsuit says Lizzo and other staffers never explicitly stated it, but gave off the impression that Davis needed to explain her weight gain and disclose intimate personal details about her life in order to keep her job. In a statement to Billboard, the dancer's attorney, Ron Zambrano, called particular attention to those allegations about weight gain. The stunning nature of how Lizzo and her management team treated their performers seemed to go against everything Lizzo stands for publicly, while privately she weight shames her dancers and demeans them in ways they are not only illegal, but absolutely demoralizing. Rodrigo says that she was singled out by the dance team captain as a non-believer and was subjected to preaching even after she specifically requested that they refrain from impressing her religious beliefs on her, including being pressured to participate in team prayers. Williams and Davis claimed that tour bus drivers played sexually explicit songs and made comments that made dancers incredibly uncomfortable and fear for their safety, including a sexually charged statement from one driver after one dancer accidentally brushed into him. But they say that higher ups did nothing to make the dancers feel any safer after they reported it. The lawsuit claims that Big Grr treated the black members of dance teams differently than the other members, including accusing black dancers of being lazy, unprofessional, and having bad attitudes, while none of these same allegations were leveled against dancers who are not black. Lizzo allegedly subjected the dance team to an excruciating re-audition in April after repeatedly making unfounded accusations that dancers had been drinking alcohol before shows. Davis claims the ordeal included no bathroom breaks for hours. Excuse me? Okay, hold on. Before I continue on, I can't. This is too much. This is way too much. Again, I had not read this article prior to filming this. I just seen different headlines. I need a second. What the flip is wrong with her? There are so many things we can get onto, and there's so much we have to get on into. First and foremost, what do you mean I can't have any toilet break? Who the flip are you? You're not God. Like, yeah, you're paying me. Yeah, I'm on your payroll. But I would happily walk away. This is how no human being should be treated. We're here performing for you. As much as Lizzo is the performer, the backup dancers and if they contribute to the show as well. So don't go disrespecting us just because you're flipping Lizzo and everybody loves you. Even though not everybody loves you, but you guys get my point. No bathroom breaks for hours. Excuse me, if my bladder wants to explode, my bladder is going to flip and explode. And there's nothing you can do about that. Do you want to pee all over the rehearsal ground? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense to me. Another thing, why are you treating the black dancers like shite as a black woman yourself? As somebody who's probably... No, not even probably. I can confidently say Lizzo has experienced discrimination before on so many different ways. But you're more than happy to see that happen to another black woman. You're insane, and I'm so happy that she's being exposed for this. You would never think this of Lizzo. I think it's because her brand is so focused on, like, you know, feel-good music, uplifting plus-size women. She speaks on black issues. So, oh my goodness, how could Lizzo do such a thing? I'm actually here for this. I'm here for the fact... I can't stand someone who's too sneaky. I can't stand someone who's sneaky and whose brand does not correlate with who they truly are. You're a mean person. Just save those tears for another day. And I'd love to see how she can defend her actions, because you've got 3 people coming forward, people who've worked with you, saying that, you know what, I can't be in the working environment with Lizzo. I don't like it. I feel unsafe. She makes me do things that I don't want to do. Now, of course, these people are all adults. They don't have to do it. But a lot of people are relying on that paycheck, not only for themselves, but to actually put their families on as well. Now, I don't know how much they're getting paid, but I mean, they're touring, they're going different countries, they're going different cities, they are making their shitcoin, okay? Some people just stay in a really crappy environment until they just feel as though, you know what, I don't want this anymore. It doesn't serve me anything. Like, it goes against my morals. The fact that you're pushing religion onto somebody else is let people make up their own minds. I never thought I'd have to report on Lizzo in regards to this, if anything. I didn't. If somebody doesn't believe in prayer, they don't believe in prayer. You can't shove it down their throat. The fact that you make people pray because that's one of your rituals before a show starts is not it. If somebody doesn't want to pray, if somebody doesn't want to say amen, leave them the hell alone. Everybody's allowed to walk in their own journey and believe whatever the hell they're believing in. Last time I checked, this is flipping a tour. This is all about music, dancing. Can we just focus it on that? Did they even want to go to the red light district? Because let's be honest, everybody knows what that entails. To me, it seems like they didn't even want to go in the first place. Even if they did want to go just to see things, then they are allowed to see things, that's for sure. But you don't have to initiate certain things or kind of egg them on to do certain things and touch certain people, nude people, when they didn't even want that. The fact that you are saying that the black dancers are being lazy and unprofessional and have bad attitudes is every stereotype every other race has said about black people. So the fact that you and the dance manager, you should know at first hand what it's like to be a black woman and being called lazy. Oh, you don't work hard enough. You're not doing enough. Now, I don't keep up with Lizzo. I couldn't tell you. I don't keep up with her. But I'm sure her dancers go in. Otherwise, you wouldn't be recruiting them. They do work hard. You still will continue to use those dancers because you do like their work. Or am I wrong? These people didn't feel comfortable on the tour buses. Now, as somebody who is an aspiring musician myself, I think, I don't know, there's something scary about a tour bus. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like, I don't know. I've always found a tour bus to be quite scary. I mean, it looks hella uncomfortable as well. Some people do have really good tour buses. I think the biggest artists like Justin Bieber has like this huge tour bus that looks like a flipping house. You know, it's a house on wheels basically. I don't know if I can sleep comfortably here. I don't know whether I can trust you guys, because at the end of the day, yes, we are a team. We're here to represent Lizzo, but I don't trust none of you bitches. I don't know. I don't know if I keep my stuff here, if you guys are gonna touch it. I don't know whether I can sleep and really shut my eyes and put my sleep mask on, knowing full and well I feel comfortable on this bus. Now, one of the individuals, if not two of them actually, was stating that they would play so much explicit songs, and I think one of them accidentally like fell on one of the drivers by accident, and then the driver made some really weird comments. I'm just gonna say it as it is. I don't think it's hard to be a decent person. Is there any perfect person in this world? Absolutely not. But I don't think it's hard to be a decent person. We're seeing time and time again, celebrities get exposed for chaotic, disgusting things. And that's why I constantly say, stop praising celebrities, stop putting them on this pedestal and seeing them as different from yourself. Because yes, finances are different. Yes, status, fame, all of that is different. But once you remove all of that, they are just regular schmegular human beings. A lot of people take advantage of their power. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Whilst I think Lizzo is a stunning babe, I do think Lizzo's very pretty, by the way. Her actions say otherwise, though. You know, I don't like to use the word ugly just at anyone, but things like this make me look at people and say, you know what, you are an ugly person. You have an ugly, dark energy around you. Sometimes it's the wrong people with the fame. And that's what I think is happening in this situation, allegedly. You should know better, you should do better, but you couldn't even do that. It actually makes me sick. In a situation like that, you are literally relying on that paycheck. You are making a living out of something that you love, which is dancing. You're going on tour with one of the biggest artists in the world. Again, and the paycheck isn't only for yourself. For some of these people, they're having to put their parents on, providing for their family as well. Like, life is hard. The cost of living has increased tremendously, especially since lockdown, okay? And I don't know how out of touch Lizzo is, but I just had her as somebody with a bit more common sense. But maybe I was wrong for that. I don't know. So it takes a lot of balls to go to the people who are higher up and be like, hey, you know, I feel really uncomfortable. This has just happened. This just happened. Being vulnerable and people don't take you seriously, that ish hurts. Because I've been in a situation like that where, like, I went to somebody that I trusted, somebody higher up with a bit more power, somebody who should have taken advantage of their role by actually making things change and actually listen to what it is people have to say. Bro, that ish hurts when you filed a complaint 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, but you've heard nothing back. You go to them again, they'll be like, oh no, I'll get back to you. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's not fine. And Lizzo should be held accountable for it. There is not much you can do. Your PR team can't help you with this. You're being accused for way too much. I wouldn't even know how to help you. I couldn't, even if I tried. But if I was a part of her PR, babes, you're all on your own. Making people re-audition and accusing them of drinking alcohol before shows. Bitch, that was probably you. Get a breathalyzer, get a breath test, and if it seems like they have been drinking alcohol, then fair play. But I feel like Lizzo is taking advantage of her power now. Lizzo is taking advantage of her fame, her status. Yeah, she's won a Grammy. Yeah, she's been next to Beyonce. Beyonce knows she exists. I feel like she's letting her ego take over everything. Or maybe she's always been like this. I don't know. Probably one of those situations where she was bullied for a long period of time. Maybe she was bullied in high school. She wasn't popular. And now that she's actually popular, she's taken advantage of her popularity and you know, being a diva. Not even being a diva, but being a bitch. If I was ever one of those dancers, I'm walking the flip out. I know it's easier said than done. I understand why people are still with her. Again, paycheck, money, you know? But at the same time, morals are so important. If I'm not religious and you're getting me to pray, bitch, I ain't doing it. It's as simple as that. And if I'm telling you in a nice way, hey, I'm not really religious, I don't really believe in this, that, and the other, I just kind of want to stay over here whilst you guys pray, you do your thing. Another thing, if I need to pee or poop, I'm gonna do exactly that. That is one of the worst things you can do to a human being. You're telling me I can't pee or I can't poop. Why? And it's not just Lizzo, it's the people that she works with as well. I think you are the company you keep a lot of the times. Davis claims the ordeal included no bathroom breaks for hours. She was afraid that if she left the stage at any point during the audition, she would be fired, and eventually lost control of her bladder. That is disgusting. You are a vile piece of bleep. How unhealthy that is to hold in pee. That's dangerous, by the way. The lawsuit cites other alleged outbursts from Lizzo, including one in which she fired Davis on the spot after she privately recorded a meeting. After Rodriguez complained about that interaction and said she would resign, she says Lizzo aggressively approached her with balled fists. Excuse me? What does balled fists mean? Does it mean this? Rodriguez feared that Lizzo intended to hit her and would have done so if one of the other dancers had not intervened. Oh, so now we're moving violent. Guys, I can't. This is too much. Guys, can I just have a minute, please? Oh my god, I need to stretch. Can I just have a minute? No wonder a lot of you guys wanted me to react to this on camera. Oh my god. Today's choice is aloe vera. I need something to calm me down because bitch, this has me heated. Like, what? Who are you? And don't say I'm Lizzo. Bitch, that doesn't mean anything to me. In this life, yeah, you should actually have fear. Some of you guys are moving way too loosely. Some people just feel like, you know what? I get one life, I'm gonna do whatever the flip I want to. I'm gonna just beat up people. I'm just gonna... No, be careful, because when you meet the wrong person and they knock you the flip out, then don't come crying on the internet like, guys, oh my god, this person beat me black and blue, guys. Bitch. Lizzo, how can you be critical of your backup dancers putting on weight? 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. How come this ish ain't adding up to me? I'm looking at Lizzo completely different now. I feel as though her brand is literally just being a fat woman. She makes great music for sure, but being a fat woman and talking about fat issues. But I feel as though she's not really happy that she's fat. I don't think she's truly happy that she's fat. And I think that if she could change the way that she looked, then she probably would. That's what this is giving me. Because how dare you point your fingers at your backup dancers for putting on weight, whether that was a little bit or a lot. What business is that to you? As long as they're performing and they get the choreography right, then bitch, sit the flip down. Hey Google, how old is Lizzo?
35 years old.
You're a big 35. You should have known better, you should have done better, but you didn't. And those are all choices. And this is also going to encourage even more fat phobia. It's unfortunate. You've done this to yourself. You thought this wasn't going to get out when you fired someone. You thought she was just going to be hush-hush about it. No, that's not how everyone moves. And I'm happy that she's just like, you know what? Even if she signed an NDA and she's still speaking up about it, I'm so happy. I love somebody who isn't scared of a celebrity. Lizzo, it's not a good look for you, baby girl. It's not a good look. Why am I saying baby girl? She's older than me. I wonder if she's posted anything about this. Okay, she's posted in her story. Huh? What? I really don't quite get it, babes. Yeah, her whole comment section, she's got thousands of comments of people saying, read the effing room, you got exposed, stop posting pictures, address it, address it, address it. Someone said, out of every celebrity, you were the last person I expect for a sexual harassment scandal. And honestly, I feel like you need to get the ukulele out. F the flute. That was an interesting article, to say the least. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. I've been your hostess, Keisha. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye.